Okay. All right. All right, Lauren, it is time. Let's begin. 1 second. I am actually going to take away some of this light. Shame on you, shame on. How's that? A little better. All right. Happy winter solstice, everyone. It is Monday. It is the shortest day of the year, and it is time to get our kettlebell and our body movement in. My name is Jesse. We're going to start with our mobility routine. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit of spring in your legs, lightly engage your core, stand tall, shoulders down and back, arms by your side, and we're going to look left and right. We're going to start up at our head and neck. We're going to work our way all the way down to our feet. We're going to go down and up, looking down, looking up. Side to side is going to be ear to shoulder. And now drop your head and do some rolling neck circles. Go the other way. Very nice. Today's training session is going to be lower body, but we're not going to ignore our upper body. So raise your hands, palms down, and do arm swings. We're just going to do these on my cue. Good, good. We're going to go side to side now with our arm swings. Going to step and pivot. Let my arms fly fast and loose. Good, good. Palms together, arms forward. We're going to do some T-spine work. Trace along your arm, along your chest. Extend, get very long. Bring it back and continue for repetitions. Not a bad idea to look at the hand that's behind you while you do this. Good, good. We're going to go up and down now. One arm is in front of my body, the other one is over my head. I extend my arms and I reach. Good, good. Next one takes a little longer. We're going to stand very wide. You're going to grip your elbows, hinge tightly, deflate your torso, arms overhead, and sway left and right. Long sways, fast motion.
Now you let your arms hang loosely and spinal wave up.
Ending chest up to the sky. We're going to do another round of that. We're not going to spend as much time on it. Grip the elbows, hinge tight, deflate,
Arms overhead and sway left and right. All right, let your arms hang. Spinal wave up.
chest up to the sky. Very good. While we're in this wide stance, we're going to do Cossack squats. You're going to keep one leg locked as you descend over the other one, rise up, and repeat on the other side. I'm going to do 5 per leg. Very good. When you finish, we will do forward leg raises. You will balance on one leg with the other leg extended, rise, let it go behind you, and repeat. Do 5 of these per leg. Nicely done. The final exercise today, well, for our mobility session, is ankle circles. 5 one way and 5 the other way on both of your ankles. And then it is time for our kettlebells. We have a mixture of 2 and 1-handed exercises. And as we always do in our warm-up, we will be doing Turkish get-ups. So you need at least 1 kettlebell or weights that you can hold above your head for an extended period of time. And other than that, perhaps a medium-sized kettlebell. So I'll give us a moment to grab our weights. All right. Now I'll also take a quick moment to let you know, with this headset on, you will likely not be able to hear any music I have going on in here. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you are training, you should also take a moment to get some music playing on your own, because you will likely only be able to hear what I am saying. But moving on, we are going to do our kettlebell warm-up. It is the same as always. You may begin if you know what it is. Like I said, it's unchanged. We do 3 exercises. You are going to do the kettlebell 2-handed hike. You are going to do the kettlebell 2-hand power swings, which is the same as a single repetition swing. And then you are going to do 20 unbroken swings. Here's what those exercises look like. I'm standing about a foot behind my kettlebell. I'm in my kettlebell stance. I'm gripping the ground. I'm going to hinge. I'm going to get my hands on the weight and tilt it towards me. Tighten up. Here's the hike. Kettlebell hike. I demonstrated 3 of them. You are going to do 10 of them. Next, I'm going to leave my stance, shake it off, return and get ready for my power swings. I'm going to hike the kettlebell. I'm going to bring it up to my chest. I'm going to bring it back to my hips and then down to the ground. That was 3 power swings. Hey guys, shake that one off. And then as soon as you are ready, return to your kettlebell and get ready for unbroken swings. I'm going to do 20 of them. All of these without the kettlebell touching the ground, or as many as you can. If you're gassed after 10, don't do bad repetitions. Put the weight down, shake it off, and then get ready to go again. The total number is 20. The goal is unbroken. So there you have it. Those are the 3 exercises. We have the kettlebell hike, 10 repetitions. We have the power swings, also 10 repetitions. We have the unbroken swings, 20 repetitions. So work at that. If you're watching the recording of this and I'm not working with you currently, rewatch as much of that as you can. I'm working with a student I've been working with for a long time currently, so we're going to be moving relatively quickly, I would imagine. So please take your time, move with where you are. On that note, we are moving on. We finish every warm up with an exercise called the Turkish get up. I'm going to go over that in a lesson. If you are familiar with this exercise and you do not need my lesson, then please begin. You are going to aim to do 3 per side. Now, for those of you awaiting the lesson, this exercise is many steps. You could count 15 different steps in a get up. So that's kind of a lot. Watch my demonstration, rewatch my demonstration, and then only go as far as you can. If you're comfortable doing a half repetition, but not comfortable doing a whole, then do a half repetition. That is perfectly fine. Comfort is relative. It should take you out of your comfort zone, but you should not be feeling any extreme discomfort. If you are, take a step back, take a lighter weight, do it body weight. You can even do this with a shoe. Balance a shoe on your knuckles. Whatever you need to challenge you with where you are. By the way, balancing a shoe on your knuckles is arguably more difficult than doing it with the 40-pound weight I'm about to use. But enough discussion. Here is the full get up. I'm lying on the ground. I'm on my back. I am going to roll over onto my side, the side of my non-dominant arm, grip it with that arm, grip that hand with the free hand, use my whole body to roll it up. Now I'm going to press the weight above me. I'm going to establish a kettlebell side and a free side by taking my kettlebell side foot, bringing it in close to my hip and planting it firmly, and then extending my free side at about 45 degrees. First step is getting up onto my free side forearm. Next step is onto my free side palm. Next, I need to get my free side leg under my body onto the knee in a kneeling position. Next step, I need to get off of my palm. I need to straighten out my legs and look forward and stand up. This is a half repetition. I'm now going to go back to the ground, following each step by step. Safely first press the weight with both hands, roll it off of your body with both hands, drag it over your head to your other side, and continue. That was one full get up. It is confusing and physically challenging. So please, like I said, rewatch that video, practice the steps, meet yourself where you are, and do every repetition with excellence. Now, for those of you who have been working, I am giving everyone 60 seconds. In 60 seconds, I am going to go over phase 2. That is our primary session today. So continue your work if you would like, and get ready whatever you need to tune into my instruction. Lauren, those look excellent. Well done. Very good. Okay, wrapping up phase one, moving on to phase two. Phase two has the same format no matter what day of the week kettlebell mobility falls on. Phase two is split into two equal parts, a round one and a round two. Both of them have 6 different movements and exercises, and the time is going to be 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Do every exercise twice in a row before moving on to the next. What that looks like is 30 seconds of exercise one, followed by rest, followed by 30 more seconds of exercise one, rest, then we begin exercise two. That format is nice because a lot of the exercises we do that involve one side, arm or leg, do not alternate very well. So don't inconvenience yourself trying to do that. Do all of 30 seconds on either one arm or leg, knowing that after you rest, you're going to do 30 more seconds of the same exercise, this time on the other side. Exercise one is the body weight Cossack squat. We did this in warm up. It is the same. Stand wide. One leg remains totally locked while you descend over the other side. Both heels must remain in contact with the ground. However, if you get low enough, the opposite side toes may start to rise. That is acceptable. That is how you would go all the way to the ground in a Cossack squat. Exercise one. Exercise two is kettlebell swings, two-handed swings. Just like we did in warm-up, do them just like you did them in warm-up. Do as many as you can unbroken. If you need to put the weight down, please do, and then continue when you're ready. Exercise three is kettlebell back and side step-offs. I would go down in weight from the kettlebell swings for this one. I would probably use the same kettlebell I was using for my Turkish get-ups. So if you were doing that body weight, consider doing this exercise body weight. You are going to get your weight up into the rack position. Like the get-ups, I'm going to have a kettlebell side and a free side. Kettlebell side is my right side. My right foot will not move. I am going to step out to the side with my left foot. I'm going to step back with my left foot. The goal of this exercise is to have as much weight on that working leg, the kettlebell side leg, as possible. I do that by when I step, I don't step away from my leg, I step my leg away from me, and on the way back, same thing. I step my leg away from me. I keep my weight over the working leg. You'll alternate between those two exercises for 30 seconds. Exercise four, also from our warm-up, is the power swing. It's your single repetition swing. And rather than learning the kettlebell swing from this exercise, you want to focus the setup and the park. When you park, that is when you put the kettlebell back on the ground. And you are not done with a repetition until you have let go of the kettlebell. So keep your spine neutral this entire time, at least as long as your feet are set. So I will set myself behind the kettlebell, roughly 1 foot. I'll get into stance. I'm going to establish my hinge. Then I'm going to reach for the kettlebell. I'm going to hike and swing it, put it on the ground, let go of the kettlebell, and then continue. That is the power swing. That is the single repetition swing. Practice and master your setup, and then practice and master kettlebell swings. Exercise 5 is the split squat. It is a long and forward split squat. You may do this with a weight, but like the side and back step offs, establish a kettlebell and a free side. The working leg is the forward leg. That is going to be my kettlebell side if I so choose to have a weight. But I'm standing wide and I'm going to go forward. My goal is to test the range of motion of this forward ankle. I want to stand wide enough that I can push off of this back leg and stay stable. Knee alignment is everything. The moment your working knee does this, that's bad. If your ankle flares out, that is also bad because you want your knee to track your toes. So have your toes forward for this exercise. And the final exercise of round 1 is kettlebell low swings. You are going to hike the kettlebell like you do every time. You're going to stand upright as you do every time. But the kettlebell is not going to rise higher than your lower ribs. If you can keep it down by your belly button, that is excellent. The height of your kettlebell should always directly reflect how quickly the velocity of your hip extension. It should be the same hike and the same amount of hip extension every time. What changes is how quickly you get from this position to this position. So here are the low swings. It's going to be a little awkward at first, but it is hugely valuable to learn what the kettlebell swing really is. So that was a lot of talking. Those are the 6 movements. Lauren, do you have any questions? All right, fantastic. Everyone, get your tunes ready, get your chalk, do whatever you need to be ready to rock and roll. And I need to set my timer, so you have an extra 30 seconds or so. 1, 2, 0, 0, 3, 2, 0. All right. Once again, the format is 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And the first exercise is the Cossack squat. Get in position, we go in 10. Stand wide. Descend over one leg. Descend over the other one. And yes, I will remember to tell you how we're doing on time because I don't know if you guys can hear the timer behind me. Good, good. This exercise is to practice depth. When I'm doing my Cossack squats, I have no interest in how many I can do in 30 seconds. I'm way more concerned with how low I can get, with how stable I can remain. Keep it up, 5 seconds. 2, 1, time. Excellent, excellent. Take a rest, we have 20 seconds. Shake it off. In your rest, don't just stand in one place. You can stand in the same place, but be moving around. Shake out your legs the whole time. Stay ready, 5 seconds. More Cossack squats. Begin. Very good, everyone. Looking good, Lauren. 10 seconds remaining. 5, 2, 1, time. Excellent. 20 seconds, I want you shaking it off while I demonstrate exercise 2, kettlebell swings. Just like we did in warm-up, these are the unbroken swings. Try to do 30 whole seconds of them. But get in position, 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Very nice, good, good, good. In the kettlebell swing, you must be upright in the end of your swing. It's a upright plank is what you can think of it. I want to have a tight core. I want my shoulders packed down. I want my glutes engaged, very tight in the top. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, time. Excellent work. Take your 20 seconds of rest, shake it off, get ready. Don't get too far away from your kettlebell. 10 seconds, 20, or 30 more seconds of two-hand swings in 5, 2, 1, go. And get into your deep hinge. The last thing I want is my swing, my hike to look like this. I want the angle right here to get to at least 90 degrees. In fact, I actually want it to be a little bit more than 90 degrees if I can help it. You want to feel your hamstrings engage in your swing. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, time. All right. With the same weight, or perhaps even lighter than what you used for your get-ups, you're going to do your side and back step-offs. Establish a kettlebell side. Your other leg steps away from your body sideways. 2, 1, go. And it steps away from your body backwards. This entire exercise focuses on stability. Again, I'm hardly concerned with how many repetitions I can get in. I am entirely focused on how stable I can remain and how much force my working side leg can take. 5 seconds. 2, 1, time. Very nice. Take your rest. Get ready to do the same exercise on the other side. All right, 5 seconds. Begin. Good, good, good. This should remind you of any of the single leg squat exercises we have done in the past. If you've done any of those in the past with me, you should be feeling and finding elements of those single leg squat exercises. Hopefully this one is a little more manageable. 3, 2, 1, time. Excellent. Exercise 4 is the kettlebell power swing, the single repetition swing, where we are focusing on the setup and the park. That is the entire focus here. 5 seconds. 2, 1, begin. Power swings. You are mastering this setup and the park, the set down of the kettlebell. That is the first step in mastering your unbroken swings. 15 more seconds of these. Take your time. One thing I have not shared with you yet is in phase 3, we are going to do nothing but kettlebell swings. So don't feel like you are going to miss out on repetitions. Time. Good work. We're going to do the same exercise again. And really, really practice the setup. Go through cues in your mind. I always set my feet. Grip the ground. 5 seconds. Hinge. And begin. There's a whole rhyme and rhythm going through my head every time I approach the kettlebell. It's possible to go fast without rushing yourself. You never want to feel rushed when you're about to do a kettlebell swing. 10 seconds. Looking good. Time. Excellent work. Exercise 5 is the split squats. Stand wide. Go forward. I don't want my back leg really to bend at all. I want to stay very tall, very upright. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry about that. Good, good. Similar idea to the Cossack squats too. Think of this as a forward Cossack squat. I want to practice depth. I want to practice stability. I want to own this position. Almost there, everyone. Few more seconds. Time. Good work. we are going to repeat that exercise. We're going to do split squats with your other leg forward. So far, so good, everyone. Keep it up. And remember, shake it off in this rest. We have 7 more seconds of rest, but stay warm, whatever it takes for you to do that. 2, 1, begin. Very nice. Keep it up. Focus on the depth and owning this motion. Own that bottom position. 5 seconds. Time. Final exercise of round 1 is the low swings. Set up, grip the weight, hike it, stand up all the way, but just keep the kettlebell low. Control, 2, 1, begin. Control the velocity of your hips. All of these are just little steps at achieving what I've been saying a lot, own the position. 10, 'Time. Very nice. We have 30 more seconds of that exercise. Then we get to take a short rest, not too long, and I will go over round 2 of phase 2. So excellent work, everyone. We have 5 seconds. 2, 1, begin. Last 30 seconds of round 1. Good. Good, Lauren. Very nice. Keeping it low, controlling the velocity of the hip extension. 5 seconds. Time. Nicely done, everyone. Take your breather, get a drink of water, maybe some fresh air, but do not go too far and be back here in 30 seconds. I will be going over phase 2 very shortly. Or sorry, round 2. Okay. Good work so far. We're going to continue. Like I said, round 2 is split, or phase 2 is split into 2 equal parts. They both have 6 movements. They're both 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Do every exercise twice. We are slightly redirecting our focus here. We're going to go for a higher tempo in a lot of our moves. Exercise 1 is the 2-hand clean to goblet squat. I'm standing over my weight in my squat stance. I'm going to use 2 hands to get the weight up. I'm going to squat. I'm going to bring the weight back down to the ground, and I'm going to continue from the ground every time. Exercise 2 is the kettlebell single leg RDL. I'm going to get the weight up with one hand and start with it at my waist. I'm going to descend down the same side leg and back up. If that's easy, I can alternate legs, but keep the kettlebell in the same hand the whole time. Exercise 3 is the assisted single leg squats. What I'm looking for here is getting my weight onto one leg and then going down and using the top of my back foot to assist me in getting up and down from the ground. The focus here is the front leg, not the back leg. I want to keep as much weight on that front leg as I can. Assisted single leg squats. I would not do this with a kettlebell. Exercise 4 is the staggered stance Romanian deadlift. I'm going to stand over my weight, feet relatively close. I'm going to shift my weight onto one side, bring the other leg back about a foot at 45 degrees. I have a kettlebell leg, and the opposite side hand is on the weight, up and down, keeping my weight staggered so that at least 80% of it is over the front leg and less over the back. Exercise 5 is the body weight side lunge. You end in a position similar to the Cossack squat, however, you step into it. Side lunge. And I would alternate sides as I do that. The final exercise is the bear squat to spinal wave. I am going to start in a prayer pose. Bring my hips up into downward dog. Curve my spine into upward dog. I don't know if I said that correctly. This is upward dog, the other one's downward dog. And send it back. Drop my head, round my shoulders, big arc in my spine. Now I'm in downward dog. Now I'm in prayer pose. Bear squat to prayer pose, or to spinal wave. There you have it. Those are the 6 moves. Thumbs up, Lauren. Awesome. All right. We are going to begin. Exercise 1 is the 2-hand clean to the 2-hand goblet squat, starting in 10. No, I'll be training Mary at 2. I think so, yeah. Good, good, good. 2-hand clean to 2-hand goblet squat. Very nice. From the ground every time. Well done, Lauren. Ten more seconds here. Time. Good work. Shake it off. Rest. Stay warm. Stay loose. We're going to do the same exercise again in 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, go. Very nice. "15 seconds. Very well done. That looks excellent, Lauren. Keep it up. 5. Time. Single leg RDL. Hold the weight in one hand. Start with it up at your waist. Descend over the same side leg. And if that is easy, alternate sides, but keep it in the same arm for the whole 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Very good. Again, this move focuses on the depth aspect. In 30 seconds, I may get a total of 8 repetitions or so. I'm way more concerned with how well I own this position than how many I can do in 30 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1, time. Very nice. Take your breather, shake it off, stay loose. We are going to do 30 seconds of the same exercise. Now you're going to hold the kettlebell in the other hand. 5 seconds. 2, 1, begin. Good, good, good. Slow on the way down, slow on the way up. 10 seconds. Very good. Exercise 3 is the assisted single leg squat. I establish a kettlebell side. I go back and I use the top of my back foot as soon as I need assistance. Down and up. 5 seconds. 2, 1, begin. Very nice, Lauren. Well done. Good, good. And yes, and for everyone who's doing this in the future, watching the recording, knee stability and knee alignment, it's everything here. The moment your knee caves in, you go into a bad realm. That is the dark side. We don't want to go there. Almost time. Time. Well done. Take your 20 seconds of rest, shake it off. Same exercise over the other leg coming up. All right, let's get ready. 5, 2, 1, begin. Very nice. Good, good. Remember, you want as much weight over the front leg as you possibly can. You don't want to rely on that back leg too much. Use it for assistance as necessary. Almost there. A few more seconds. Time. The next exercise is the staggered stance RDL. Stagger your weight over to one leg. The other one goes back about a foot, 45 degrees. Opposite hand on the weight, down and up. I have at least 80% of the force over this front leg. Begin now. Good. Very good. Ten more seconds. Well done. 5, 2, 1. Time. Good work. Take a breather. Same exercise coming up, this time on the other side. Get ready. 2, 1, begin. Staggered stance RDL. Looks great, Lauren. Keep it up. 15 seconds. Good. Exercise 5. The next exercise is the side lunge. Stand upright, step off to the side, ending in a position similar to a Cossack squat. But in this case, I'm less concerned about depth. I want speed. I want to go for repetitions. Begin. Good. Good work. 10 seconds. Time. Take a breather. Shake it off. Stay loose. Same thing coming up. More side lunges. Get ready. 5 seconds. Begin. Very good. Five, 2, 1. Time. Final exercise is the bear squat to spinal wave.
prayer pose to downward dog, spinal wave to upward dog, and retrace these steps. Get ready, 5, 2, 1, begin.
Very good. Keep it up, 10 seconds. 5. Time. This is the final rest of phase 2. Get ready, we're gonna do 30 more seconds of the bear squat to spinal wave. Then I'm gonna go over phase 3. It is a whole lot of kettlebell swings. 5, 2, 1, go. 10, 5, time. Everyone, that concludes phase 2. Take a breather, get some water, meet right back here, and I'm gonna go over phase 3. It is very simple, and it's a lot of practice. Practice, practice, practice. All right, let's make our way back to the floor. Phase 3 is an on-the-minute style kettlebell swing exercise. Every 30 seconds, you will do between 3 and 5 two-hand kettlebell swings. You'll rest, you'll shake it off, you will return to your weight, and like I said, every 30 seconds, 3 to 5 swings. This is a time to practice many things. Practice your setup, practice your hike, practice the way you park the kettlebell, practice using heavier weights. Instead of moving for 30 straight seconds, we're going to be moving for as many as 10 seconds with 20 seconds of rest. So this is a fantastic time to practice using heavier weights. If you have them and you cannot swing them for 30 whole seconds, now is your opportunity to go. I'll be doing this with you. I'll be giving you the verbal cues I try to remind myself of as I go. And that is the system. Lauren, do you have any questions? All right, fantastic. We are going to get some chalk. 3 to 5 swings every 30 seconds. Oh, no, I forgot the last part. We're going to do as many as 20 rounds. So get ready. All right, 5. You're good. In your rest, shake it off. Stay warm, stay loose. We have 15 seconds. And here's what I like to do. There is 10 seconds left, so I'm going to establish my foot position. With 5 seconds left, I'm going to hinge. 2, 1, go. Do your swings, shake it off, stay warm, stay loose. We are picking up and putting the kettlebell down a lot. So that is really what I'm focusing on here. 10 seconds, get into your stance. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Very nice. Well done. Staying loose, staying warm, using chalk when we need. Again, we want the most power out of every swing we're doing. It's a powerful move. So I'm using a weight that I can keep that up. But into our stance, 5, 2, 1, go. Very nice. Keep it up, stay warm, practice fast and loose. 10, 5, 2, 1, go. Very nice. That was round 5. So, that note of as many as 20 rounds. We do not need to do all of these, but every round we do needs to be perfect. 10 seconds. So, if I start sensing something is going a little weird, I'm going to break. 2, 1, go. What do I mean by something getting a little weird? You have the same amount of rest every single round. It's going to start feeling like less and less rest. The amount of time has not changed. What is changing is your ability to adapt to the rest you're given. If you can sense that, all right, get in position. 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. If you can start to sense that that amount of time of rest is not enough, that is the best time to stop, because every swing needs to be perfect. This is a learning practice. If you are learning something in an incorrect way, that takes a lot longer to fix and relearn than it does to just put it down and then take this back up again tomorrow. 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. The other ones, if you can feel that you are losing power, it's going to be demonstrated by a back lean, which is the most common, or the kettlebell will actually physically pull you forward a little bit. Those are signs that your hips are running out of gas. Time to stop. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, begin. So, we've gone over not getting enough rest. We've gone over losing power in the hips. Another one to look for, especially if you're opting for a heavier kettlebell, is that your grip strength is running out. You're adjusting your grip at the top of every swing. 10 seconds. If that is the case, expect other things to fall. 5, 2, 1, begin. Very nice. So that was the halfway point. You have done at least 50% of the total swings you're going to do in phase 3. 10, 5, 2, 1, begin. So far, so good, everyone. Keep it up. We have 9 rounds of this left. Stay loose. Don't just stand and cool down in place. You want to stay warm. 10 seconds. 5. And go. Keep it up. Look for all of those signs, you guys. This is really the best, most sustainable way to practice technique, to feel the amount of force you are generating. Get in position. 5, 2, 1, begin. Looking good. Staying consistent with your time. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, begin. So I've given you pretty much all the cues you need to finish or know when to stop. So keep up the good work. Know what your body can handle and don't exceed it. 10, 5, 2, 1, begin. Swings are looking excellent, Lauren. Well done. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, begin. Very, very nice, everyone. We have 4 rounds left. Get in position. 5, 2, 1, go. Looking good. All right. We only have as many as 15 swings left. 10, 5, 2, 1, go. Very good. Only as many as 10 swings remaining. Impressive work, everyone. And Lauren, your swings look excellent. Keep it up. 10, 5, 2, 1, begin. That was our second to last round. We only have 5 swings left, or as many as 5 swings left. Very nice work, everyone. 10, 5, 1, go. All right. That is it. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Lauren, thank you for showing up today. The next live class I have is going to be tomorrow at 12:15. That is a functional fitness. And then the next kettlebell mobility class will be in person and live. That's going to be on Wednesday. It'll be upper body focused. Have a great rest of your winter solstice, and I will see you on Wednesday, I bet, Lauren. Thanks for tuning in.